Hi guys, it's Ingrid here, and today we have a new location because I'm going to be doing the dog lover book tag. If you hear any noises, it's the dogs. And so this was created by Christine. I'll have her channel linked in the description. I got the idea from when Sara did it back in May, I think, but I just haven't gotten around to it until now, so I'll have both of their videos linked in the description. Go check them out. And I guess I'll start with showing you my dogs. So first up we have Tinka. She is a rescue dog. Yeah, I have makeup on. You can't lick my face right now. No. And so we've had her for 2 years, I think now. When we got her, she was actually pregnant, which we did not know. So she's a teenage mom and a rescue. And we think she's a mix of a Chinese crested and Chihuahua. But she is quite big, so don't really know. She's a cutie. And you don't like being held, do you? No. And then next up we have Emmy. She doesn't mind being carried. And she's a pure breed Chinese crested powder puff, which is basically a Chinese naked dog that's not naked. So we got her when she was a little baby. And so we've had her for 3 years now, I think. She's a little bit camera shy. Alright, so now that you know my dogs, let's get into the actual questions. So the first question is rescue dog. A character who overcomes a difficult path. And for this one, I had to choose Kit, our main character from Neverland. She deals with PTSD from traumas that she had in the past, and she overcomes them. And for question number 2, we have sport dog, a character who is naturally gifted. And for this one, I went with Laylee from Witchwood. She is a Mordishore, I think is how I pronounce it. And so she has the gift of allowing people to move on after they die. Kind of. It's a bit hard to explain, but yeah, you have to be born this way. And so she's kind of naturally has the power to do so, because regular people can't do her job. So yeah. Next we have Show Dog, a character who is confident and empowered by their own beauty. And for this one, the first thing that came to mind was Nina from the Six of Crows duology. I think in this one there's even art, so I'll see if I can find her character. She's just so badass. She is so empowered. She works her body. She's proud of how her body looks like, and I absolutely love her. Next up we have Service Dog, a character who has worked very hard to get where they are. And for this one I chose Lei from Girls of Paper and Fire. Throughout this book she has to go through a lot, and it isn't the normal, it isn't what you think when you think like work hard to get somewhere, but she's had to work hard in other ways to end up where she ends up, if that makes sense. If you read the book, you know what I mean. And then we have Standard Poodle, a character who is smart and sensitive. And I have to go with Lara Jean from To All the Boys I Loved Before. She is just adorable. She is very sensitive and does a few not that smart things, but I feel like in general she's pretty smart. And she's just so nice and adorable. Like, I couldn't choose anyone else, I felt like. Next up we have the Golden Retriever, which is a character who tries really hard to help others. And for this one I chose Devon from the Royal Academy Rebels series. And she is a princess that doesn't really want to be a princess. She would rather be a veterinarian because she just loves helping animals. So her whole, like, she helps humans as well, but her life goal is to just help other beings. So I thought she would be perfect for this prompt. And then next up is the Labrador Retriever, a character who is beloved by fandoms. And for this one I chose one that I don't think I've ever heard anyone not liking, and that is Inesh from Six of Crows. Like, I know Kaz is, some people like him, some people don't, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone dislike Inesh. Even if you're not a part of the fandom and you read the book, I still feel like I've never heard anyone say a bad word about Inesh. So she's definitely beloved by everyone. me included, so I just had to choose her. The next one is the Pug, a character that isn't particularly useful but provides emotional support. And for this one, I chose a character that like has that purpose, but I still don't see the point of that character, to be honest. And that is Simon from the City of Bones book. I read the first one, and I kind of feel like Claire is pretty useless as well, but she's definitely not emotional support because she only cares about herself. But Simon's character is basically there for emotional support. That's the only reason he's in this book. That's all I had to say on that. And then for the Doodle breed, it's a controversial but popular book character who you either love or hate, and I could not choose anything else but the Darkling from the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I personally love him, but I know people tend to either love him or hate him. So he's a very controversial character, and he's a love in my book. And then for number 10, we have the German Shepherd, a character with a strong work ethic and ambition. This is my interpretation of the question, and I chose Mia from the Nevernight Chronicles because she has ambition, but it's all, you know, for selfish reasons, and her ambition isn't necessarily to become high up in society or good at that. And, you know, like, she has her own ambition basically just for revenge, but she works hard to get to that point, you know? So had to go with my girl Mia. And then we have reached the end. So the last question is pick a breed you love and find a character to compare them to. So of course I had to go with the Chinese Crested Powder Puff. That's a mouthful. And it's because I got one for pure breed, one mix. I like that breed. And that breed is known to be very like quirky and sassy. And so the character I decided to go with is Lemon Fresh from the Lifelike trilogy, I think it's going to be. Because she is sassy, she is quirky and a bit weird, and just totally herself, if that makes sense. And I think she's my favorite character from this book, to be honest. Look at that shine. This is how easily distracted I am. I can see in the viewfinder that it's like glossy. Anyway, that's why I chose Lemon Fresh. Absolutely love her. Absolutely love the Chinese Crested Powder Puff breed. I don't think anyone can say Chinese Crested Powder Puff and sound like masculine. So that was it for the tag. They're so gonna get treats afterwards for being so good at being held. Yay! So that was it for us. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, I'll put you guys down. Kommer finna en godis. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll have my social media in the description, and the original, and the question if you want to do this tag. And I don't know if there's anything else I should say, but I'm doing Bookmas next month, so subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.